PickDogs.com and SportsChatPlace.com. 14 seconds left to go here in the first half at the Meadowlands, or whatever they call it, MetLife Stadium, or I don't even know what they call it anymore. At the Giants. At the Giants. About 14 seconds left to go. We got 10-9 Giants. The Steelers knocking on the door, basically dominating this game, but still trailing on the scoreboard. Ben Roethlisberger just danced for about 12 yards and a first down. Boy, if he had any kind of speed at all, it would have been a touchdown. And here's a pass over the middle to Washington. He is in for the touchdown. And the Steelers take the lead for the first time today, right when we come on. So there you have it. Pittsburgh getting to the lead here. Do they go for two or do they go for one after missing the extra point? What an effort by Washington. Just pure 100% effort. Those last 3 yards, driving his legs. Now the knee's not even close to going down. You could show all the replays you want. It is not even close. It is a touchdown all the way. Great effort by Washington, and I got to say, the Steelers have absolutely dominated this game. Any big plays the Giants have gotten have come off of the Steeler error on the drop punt, the over pursuit on the little pass play to Barkley, the missed extra point by the Steelers, and the one play that the Giants had was the one touchdown pass, that long touchdown pass. But really, that has been it. Mostly negative yards rushing here for Barkley, and we're just waiting for a second half line. We're not going to get the number that I was hoping for here, but I don't think it's going to matter. I bet the end game on here. I was talking to Bitler while I was watching the game, and the Giants caught that touchdown pass, and I bet the end game on the Steelers at that point. I got them at -1.5, but we'll see what the lines are here for the second half in just a moment. But hi to everyone that's joining us. We're live at halftime of all of the primetime games for the NFL this season and every season. I've done the Sunday night game from the golf course where I've watched the game on my phone, and then, all of my friends teed off. We did a par 3, all of us on these things. We've had a lot of fun with these halftimes, but right now, I don't think we're going to get that in game on the Steelers anymore. What I got earlier in the game. But Brian Bitler told me, I hope you didn't do it at the time. He was like, I advise you against. Well, that ain't happening. You can advise me all you want. I'm taking the Steelers because I've been watching the game and I have seen domination in this game. This game has been one-sided all the way. The scoreboard, not a good representation of what we've seen on the field. That's for sure. This game has been as one-sided as it gets. Saquon Barkley, no running room. The only time they've been able to create any kind of room for Barkley is on screen passes where the Steelers defense is over-pursued. We've got 16-10 at the half, waiting for this halftime line here on the Steelers and the Giants. I'm going to guess it's going to be out fairly quickly in this one because it's Monday Night Football, right? But I hope everyone's enjoying the game. Yeah, Bitler and I on the opposite sides of this one. He's on the Giants, but that's up to him. But the Steelers front seven, they are saying in this game, I haven't listened to any of the sound. I've been in the studio the whole time doing videos, and I've been sitting here the whole time. I finished all the Pick Dogs videos. You can see I'm loading NFL videos. So the way that the videos are going to work, I'm doing the early look to the NFL games are going to be at Sports Chat Place. So I'm going to do all the NFL videos at Sports Chat Place. I wrote down all my picks, went through them all, and then later on in the week, I'm going to do another set of videos at Pick Dogs. I'm hoping that this turns into the Cappers doing these videos with me and, kind of like interview style or something, but we'll see. So I'm seeing people typing in that's Pittsburgh -2.5. I didn't update mine. And here we go. I'm seeing Pittsburgh -2.5 and -170 on the money line. That's gift. I like the Steelers here -2.5. I think they come right out here in the second half. I think this was, we finally saw a drive where the Steelers receivers didn't drop the ball. I mean, how many of these little dunk passes, like if a running back just happens to hang on to it, would we see like a whitewashing of a game, just an absolute shellacking here? I don't see the Giants being able to do anything here. I see Daniel Jones and Barkley both have been hit extremely hard, but look for more Steelers in this game. This one has been all Steelers. The public was heavily on the Steelers in this game, and that was the scary part. But at a 6-point lead, I think that we're in pretty good shape. I think the Steelers, this is typical in the NFL. It's kind of that score, the last score of the first half, just right out of the gate. We see it all the time, and it's not, to me, such a wild finish. I think that I don't think Jones is asked to do too much. I don't think he has the skill set. He doesn't have the skill set to do it. He lacks the skills. He's way drafted, way out of his line. When you're the number 6 overall draft choice and you get number 6 overall draft choice money and all those things, you are never being asked to do too much. You're being asked to do what you were drafted in that position to do. So it's a failure on his part. I got -2.5 here on the Steelers. I don't see the -8.5. I believe the Steelers get the ball to start the second half. I think that the Giants didn't punt, and that was how the Giants got their points. The Steelers kicked off to start the game. The Giants moved the ball a little bit, and then they punted. The Steelers fumbled the ball, and that's how the Giants got that field goal. I like the Steelers here in the second half. The total of under 45, it's looking that way. It's certainly looking that way. Oh, you're looking at the full game line, the in-game betting. What you want to do on halftime bets. So here's something about betting. You want to do the halftime bets. You don't want to do the in-game bets because generally the juice is higher on in-game betting than it is on halftime betting. But the Steelers are -2.5. They're up by 6. The line in this game was 8. That tells you a lot. Well, I just think that the Steelers have dominated this game. They have dominated it. They have dominated. The Giants have had like 1 or 2 positive plays. The refs gave them a break on a pass interference call as well. They weren't even able to take advantage of that. Oh, yeah, they did. The next play was a touchdown, actually. It was like a bad call on the pass interference, and then it was a touchdown. I think we can go under 21.5 for the second half. I think we could do that. People are asking about the total. I think under 21.5 looks good to me. I think that, I don't see the Giants moving the ball much, and we've seen the Steelers kind of boggle down a few times. I could even see some missed field goals, happening here for the Steelers. But, I really like the Steelers here in the second half. I feel like they've dominated this game. And I think Ben Roethlisberger is only going to get warmer and warmer. He looked a little rusty there in the first half. But anyways, I think that's good, right? We're good here at halftime. Everyone good on the Steelers? Everyone fully understand it? We're going to go Steelers and under. I like the Steelers is really my play. We have a lot of questions here on the total, as always. But I'm going with the under on that. But yeah, that's how the Giants ended up with that field goal. As you can see, the Titans and Broncos are entering the stadium in Denver, and the Titans they look loose as a goose. But yeah, I'll be loading up the Pick Dogs videos. I did NFL videos over for Sports Chat's channel today, and I'll be finishing loading those up as well tonight. So those of you that aren't subscribed to the Sports Chat channel, you'll want to check that out too. But Daniel Jones, 9 of 16 for 151 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. It didn't look that good. I mean, 9 of 15 is super deceptive because, I mean, he was under pressure. I don't know. How was he 9 of 15? I really don't know. Take a peek at Atlanta, Baltimore. I gave out the over in that game. It's 10-0 Baltimore. The total was 10. I gave that out as a free pick. I also gave it out as a premium pick. I love that one. I loved it. I saw that Baltimore was up 5-0 and had the bases loaded with 2 outs, and I guess they're still batting. No, we don't stream the game live. That's not what we do. Do you stream the game? No, we don't do that. That's for, I don't understand what those people, like, they put the stream up with like 1 million ads on it. It's like, I'm not doing that crap. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to get this game. I guess I missed the half. I don't know what that means. You missed the first half of the game? Anyways, yep, I'm dying right now too with that Baltimore 10-0 over the Braves. Watch them not score another run the rest of the way. How many times have we seen that? Daniel Jones been throwing screens. He's been terrible. Terrible. But anyways, we're not going to look at that. But anyways, yeah, so far so good. I think if the game ended now, I believe it's a push. So maybe that's the angle here. The only thing that beats us. I like the Steelers, though, for the second half. I also have an in-game on the Steelers. See if there's any other odd lines here on this game. I'm just seeing it was 6, and that's where it's at right now. But I could see the Steelers pulling away here in a big way. They totally dominated this game. Yeah, I don't see anybody that got any line different than 6 on this game. This line held very firm throughout the day. So 6, and that's exactly where we're at with that missed extra point. But I think the Steelers get it here. Anyways. Well, that's it. I'm going to go back and post my videos. I'll see you guys in that 8.5 that you see is just the in-game betting. Yep, the premium picks have been pretty good, NFL and NBA. I think if you could pick 2 sports that you're going to knock it out of the park in, I think those are the 2. Most handicappers would say those are the 2 that you really want to do it in. I gave out a lean to the under here. I'd see it at 21.5. It just seems almost too easy. I got 1.5 on the live bet after the Giants scored that touchdown. Yeah, we don't do. If you're going to do money line, just take the other team. Get the full payout. No reason to take money line on spread sports unless you're taking the dog. You're just giving away money. You cannot make money in sports betting not maximizing the amount that you make on each bet because the books are going to get you. They're going to get you. So you might as well. You got to take your shots and get full payouts when you can. Well, Atlanta's fighting back here in the Baltimore-Atlanta game. They got a guy on first with nobody out. Anyways, I'll see you guys at halftime of the second game. Hopefully this one pans out well for us. We continue our halftime run. I know I don't win all the halftime bets that I give out on these shows, but we've had a pretty good record over the years. That's for sure, right? We've had a great run at these halftime. It's kind of like because I'm a game watcher, we kind of get to see everything that's gone on. And, we could see that the Steelers have kind of like came out and said, this guy can never beat us throwing the football. And, he's going to be throwing these things up for grabs. We're going to headhunt his wide receivers. And if he tries to hand off to Barkley, that's not going to work. And that's exactly what's happening here. But, all right. Looks like we're ready to get back into action. See, I don't know what they're showing here. I don't have this. I don't watch it with the sound. So I'm never quite sure what the angle is here. They're showing, I guess, highlights of the game. That touchdown to Schuster, where he was just wide open, right? I mean, wide open. They're showing the run by Roethlisberger, and then here Washington, just that great effort down by the goal line for the touchdown. But my guess is they're going to come out of this promo thing, and Kirk Herbstraight's calling NFL games now. I guess they were really reaching. It's like, who can we get to call this thing? What's Herbstreit doing? It's like Ohio State's not in action. What's he got in his hand? It must be some kind of telestrator thing or something. But here we go. We're back for the second half. All right, I'll see you guys in a couple hours for the halftime of the next game. Enjoy the second half.